Yo, what's up guys, and welcome to episode 5 of the £10 SoRare Road to Glory. And I'm extremely excited today because we have unlocked and been credited the 30 referral unique card. It is in my club right now, and I'm about to go and reveal it to myself and to, I guess, my Twitch chat and to you guys. Now, what we're going to be doing, I thought of a really cool way of doing this, and I thought this is how I do rewards. Basically, obviously, if you just straight up see it, it's a bit anticlimactic. So how we can make this more interesting is we can basically do this. Right? Now, I've disappeared, right? But I can basically only see what you are seeing. So, I'm going to get rid of that. So this means that what I can do is I can put this on the screen, and then, what I'll show you right now, is I can go and use the likes of an eraser. And if I go and use the likes of a eraser, I can scratch off and slowly see small things. So I thought, what I can do is I can put this on. I will only be able to see the thing that you guys are seeing right now, and I'll slowly scratch off a card, like a scratcher, basically a scratch off. So what I think we're going to do is we're going to jump into the club, and we're going to scratch off and go and see who we've managed to get as our unique as a result of you guys using 30 referrals. So here we go. We've got it all ready. I've got my webcam cut out. And we're now going to get ready to go and click on the card. Now, this is a little bit finicky because I do have my other monitor turned off, obviously, so I can't see the players. So we've got it over the cards. Let's go and press the Z so we can get rid of it. And if by magic, we should now, if I'm not wrong, there we go. It should now be on the card screen. Oh, Jesus Christ. All right, so let me just make sure we're in line right now. Are we where the cards are? Yes, there's the cards. Oh man, this is tense. Alright. Alright, so we've got to go and find the card. This is so tense. Oh no, where is it? Is this it? Here it is. Oh my. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Here we go. Let's see what we're going to get then. Oh my. There it is. Oh, we saw some... Alright, so let's go and start. The cards... Why is the card so big? Let's go and start with the nation. Alright, slowly get at it. Alright, what's it going to be? Is that Dutch? I think it's Dutch. Okay. Alright, so we've got a Dutch here. That's not bad. I mean, there's the Eredivisie. Like, everyone in the Dutch is the Eredivisie. Also, got a few Dutch players out of the Eredivisie. A few in the Serie A. A few in the Liga. Fair few in the Bundesliga. Alright. Where do we want to go now? Should we go look at the kit a bit? Let's see what kit we're working with. Is this the kit? What kit is that? That's probably something in the Eredivisie. I can only presume this is something in the Eredivisie. What is that? I think that's in the Eredivisie. Let's just move to the other side. I think. Oh, whoa. Is that? I don't want to see the Y. I don't know who a Y would be, but alright. Give it a bit of hair. In fact, let me just throw a bit of the badge. I'll go for the badge off the kit. Oh, hello. It's Team Halley used to play for. Ulreich, that's it. FC Ulreich. Now, I'll be honest with you. This is going to be Eredivisie knowledge. That is something that I'm not going to possess, okay? Alright, so we've got something in Ulreich. I mean, I couldn't go and tell you where Ulreich are. Should have a look. Where is Ulreich in the Eredivisie? Eredivisie. I don't think they're too bad, are they? Table. Where did Ulreich stand? Ulreich stand in the Eredivisie. 7th. Okay. 7th. Not that bad. Like, you know, just above mid-table. Alright. I mean, this is just going to give us the club, isn't it? God, the cards are massive. There we go. So it's Ulreich, and it's number 22. So, a little bit worrying, because 22 means he's not obviously got a starting number. Okay, so we've got Ulreich, 22. I mean, that could literally be any position. I'll be honest with you, I'm probably not going to know who it is. Just who it is. Alright, see, do you look young? Don't know. You've definitely at puberty, whoever it is. I don't know, 22, I don't know, he's probably got kids. He's probably got, well, I presume he's got kids. Alright, what's top? Just keep going away at the cards. Now, I'm not going to lie, I've now got to try and remember what is where on the cards. So what are we looking in the top? Does anything exist here? This is your age. Oh no, this is the... that's the date it's issued, so obviously this year. So let's just scratch away at the top. Here we go. Unique, yep, he is indeed. Age, again, I couldn't tell you who this guy is, so I would have to... We'll scroll down to... Do I scroll down to the name? I mean, the name's probably less interesting to me than the age. So let's go and see what's he called, eh? He goes by the name of Sander. How very Scandinavian even. Alright, you got Sander, our unique guy who is right. Here comes the age, right? God, I don't think he's that young. He doesn't look that old, you know. He doesn't look that. He's not grandkids level. He's not like a Gandalf or Dumbledore. But right, let's see where we're gonna go. What are we gonna get here then, eh? Oh, you got more. You got a bit more name. Oh, Van der Street. I didn't trade with this guy recently, did I? Oh, I think his base might be. I don't know. I feel like I traded with him recently, which means he's potentially not god awful, which is what we love to see. Is this going to give me his age? No, not quite yet. Here we go. Is that going to give me his age? Oh, his position. He is a midfielder, by it seems. He is a midfielder. Van der Streek. Alright, how old are you then, buddy? Eh? How old are you? Hopefully you're like one of these guys who's like 19 years old, but you've hit puberty about 50 times. To make me feel old. Right, what age? What age? And then we'll also see if he's actually putting in a score. Here we go. Here comes the age. Here comes the big boy. How much utility do you have on you, buddy? Right, it's not quite done yet. Here we go. So we've got midfielder. He's Dutch. He is... He's 28. He's 28. He's 28 and he's a Dutch midfielder. Okay, so that's what we got. We got Dutch midfielder. He's 28 who doesn't have a starting number. Oh, he does start though. He does start and he gets a whopping 43. There we go. So there is my card right there. Dropped an hour ago, which means I've been sitting here for an hour just holding off. We've got Sanders. Okay, so presumably he's a starter. He's a bit of an old boy, but he shouldn't be retiring anytime soon. Let's go and get this off now, and let's go and research our boy Sander Van der Streek. An hour of hard research later, he's actually a really decent player. Now he's a decent player that's out of form. So I've done a fair bit of research. First off, we'll talk about the team. Ulrich, solid sort of like 5th to 7th in the Eredivisie. So we've got no worries about relegation or anything like that. Another thing about this guy's actually been at Ulrich since 2017. As a result, we're not really worrying about him being a player who's flopping amongst teams, especially teams that are relegated or not covered in SoRare. So I'd be very confident on that, is that he's, hopefully one of these sort of guys who just stays at a club. And again, Ulrich is a solid club for him to stay at because, again, they're a top end of the Eredivisie. In terms of his scores, his SO5 as of the last month have been a bit dodgy. I think he's coming off the back of an unknown injury. Another thing, we're carrying with his scores at the moment. His scores, he gets like solid 30s, but then he gets a lot of straight 80s and 60s. Like we look in the last 3 months, again, he's pulling in about 30, which isn't the best average. But then he pulls in a 60 and he pulls in an 80. We go to the 6 months, again, yet another 60. But, he's getting consistent 30s, which, again, isn't really the best score when you're coming to midfielders. But what is quite nice is if we go look at how he was doing last season. Last season, this guy was absolutely smashing it. Absolutely smashing it. I think I was looking at his rare card. His rare card right now sits about 90 to 100 quid, especially off the back of the recent decent scores. But yeah, I think last year he was up about 200 quid for his rare card just because he was absolutely killing it. And obviously that's when everything was a bit cheaper. Obviously everything's inflated now, so if he was to do this nowadays, his rare would be more expensive. But he's pulling in 60, 68, 70, 70, 76, 69, 62. So it's pulling some great scores. And this sort of spell started not the December we've just had, but the December before. So, what I kind of want to gamble on, what I'm probably going to do is, no mad hurry to sell. No mad hurry one way or the other to sell. But, if he could go back onto this form again, the demand for this guy is it's looking really nice. At the moment, you know, I definitely think there would be a bit of a level of demand with these scores here, but you know, if he was to fall into this sort of form again, it'd be absolutely amazing. But there we are looking at last season, and things do change. You know, I think they've got new signings. I think Timber's brother, has come through and he's playing pretty well, and I think he's a midfielder. So, you know, only time will really tell. But I'll say when he's coming in, he's not playing too badly. If we're looking at, in terms of if he plays, if he's subbed on, so back when he had his great spell, we're looking here last year. We're looking at starter, had the odd sub, starter, had the odd sub. Whereas we get to about this season, which is here, start off as a sub, gets the odd game, starting, sub, starter, came off the bench, so that sub, starter. And I'll be honest, his recent form, he's actually starting to hit a more consistent spell of starting. So obviously that can only favour him. And I'll be honest with you, two of these starting spells, they were against Fortuna Stidar, who are one of the worst in the league. But yeah, I'd say he pulled in some really nice scores right here. So I'd say I'm very happy. I think I've lucked out a fair bit when it's come to my player. So I just kind of need him to get back on some better form. Get onto better form, and the demand for this card should be really nice. So another interesting stat is he actually pulled in 11 goals and 5 assists last season, which is why we would have seen so many 60s, 70s consistently, because obviously he would have been getting some great decisives from the midfield. Whereas this season he's only scored, I think it's 1 goal and 2 goals and 1 assist. Now again, he's been starting less this season, so again, that's kind of just hoping he comes back onto a run of form. Also, having a look at his injury list, because this is always something interesting to contribute towards what his value or his longevity is, or the likelihood of him falling out of actually, you know, being able to play or taking some decent, you know, long-term injury. He's not too injury prone. Saying that, he is on a injury at the moment. They say he's out for 18 days, but obviously he is back playing, so I presume they're just saying that, you know, he's not fully settled at the moment. But in terms of injury, obviously that's the Ronus and nothing interesting right there. We've got 28 days, and that was back in July. Again, he had a bit of a spell, I guess, there, but, you know, we go back another year. He had 1 injury. He was out for 30 days. Go back another year, back to 18, 19, and he was only out for 14 days and 1 injury. And again, you know, we're looking here, and he's barely getting injured over what, the last 7 or 8 years. So we've got that working for him quite nicely. So what are we planning to list him up for? Now, I'm probably going to go and list him up for like $4,000 and see what happens, because I'm in absolutely no hurry to sell. He isn't going to better the Road to Glory. Road to Glory is not going to change anything. When we sell him, we'll just take the money out. And if we go and sell him for rares, we'll then, you know, progressively then go and sell them. Also, again, I'm gambling on him going back on form. Obviously, it is a gamble. They probably have changed the team around a fair bit since last year in terms of why he didn't, you know, I guess isn't probably playing as well this season. He's also slightly injured. But I'm going off of the gamble that he can go back into form. Because his form, again, at 11 goals and 6 assists from midfield, that's finishing 7th, is absolutely insane. So, yeah, the plan of action is to list him up for 4, see what we get offered. Again, if I'm overlisting, I couldn't really give a toss, because what's going to happen is, you know, we're going to gamble on him falling back into form, and his value, if it isn't $4,000 now, we're going to gamble that his value is going to move up to $4,000. And again, we're in absolutely no hurry whatsoever when it comes to listing. But there we go. To start off the episode, we've got ourselves our unique. And as I heavily appreciate this, I do appreciate it. Thank you very much. Now, how am I going to, I guess, not pay back people, but how am I going to say thanks? Now, basically, I'll give you the insides of the referral scheme is when you guys sign up and you win 5 cards on the bid, you get a free card, but also us, the referrer, gets a free card. And then once we get 30, we get the unique, which is what you've seen right there. Now, I've already hit the 30, so in theory, what I could do now is move to another program, which is a affiliate. And the affiliate gets 10% of everything that you bid on the market within the year. Doesn't change for you. You still get your free card. But what they get is they, I guess, get some sort of like finder's bonus that you don't get with this. Well, when you get the 10%, you don't get the free card. So right now, because I'm on the referral, I don't get 10% of what people bid on the in the first year. I get a free card, and that's my payment. But obviously, I give that payment straight back to you guys, because all the referral cards I get, I just give them back to you guys, so you have more to work with. Now, as I say, I could go straight from that referral program to the affiliate, not give you guys back a referral card, because I wouldn't get one as being an affiliate. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to let myself get to 500 people invited, and then I'll switch to a withdrawal scheme. Just so then you guys benefit more. And again, I'm very lucky. I've got like a card that's like $3-4 You know, I don't want to greed it. I don't want to, you know, just go and screw you guys over. So what I'll do is until we hit 500 people invited, I will continue on the referral scheme, and you guys will go and get yourself a free card once you win 5 cards, and I'll give you the card that I get given for the sake of you guys referring, if that makes any sense. So after all that, if you guys are interested in signing up, the link is down below. Once you win 5 cards on the auction, you will get a free card, and I'll send you the free card that I get, so you get 2 free cards. Also, do be responsible. It is real life money, and there is money to be lost, as well as there is money to be made, so please do deposit responsibly. Over last night, we did manage to sell on 3 cards. That was a Lucas Jaeger, a Michael Travnik, and a Nakioki Kawachi you've got pretty familiar with over the last few episodes. This guy, once again, bought at £1, sold at £1. £1.66, yeah, because ETH dropped yesterday, I forget that. Lucas Jaeger, we bought at £1.13, sold at £1.72. And Michael Travnik, we went and bought for £2.09, sold for £2.82. So a nice little, I think, almost £2 amongst those 3 players. Today what we're going to be doing is we are going to be doing just the same old, really. Just whilst we're on a pretty decent budget. We've got £18 liquid as well as what's in the club. We're going to head over to live auctions. We're going to head over here to price filter. We're going to click on price by current. We're going to go 0 to 0.0022. We're then going to go floor price and under most recent average. And there we go, we put it in correctly. This is going to give me players who are about, well, £0 to £4. What we're going to proceed to do is click on the cards. Because this should be showing me... Oh, sorry, no, we've got one more thing to do. L5, we're going to go and click on this, and we're going to put minimum 1. This basically means that they've played 1 game in the last 5 games. What is the relevance of this? Well, if people are playing games in the last 5 games, it means they're getting SO5 scores. If they're getting SO5 scores, they're more demanded. If they're more demanded, you're going to sell them on faster. So very, very, well, necessary if you want to be able to sell cards on fast is the 1 to 5. We're going to go apply that. And then what we're going to do is we're going to click on these players, because all of them should potentially be a deal. We've got Artem Gulbek. We're going to click on him. We're going to go down here to 1 week, and we're going to look at his weekly data. Not amazing, doesn't sell on too frequently, but as of recently, he's been about, I'd say about £4. What you want to do is you want to win them about 80p, or, you know, someone like this, maybe even £1 cheaper. So what we do is, we'd have a little look. We'd say, well, this guy did win him like 7-8 days ago, so he could be in a hurry. So what I'd do is I'd go view on the SoRare. I'd go click on this, and then go send over a trader for a 3. If we win him at 3, perfect. We'll sell him for 4 and make a nice £1 profit. But that is the process we're going to do. We'll show you guys when we manage to win some deals. To one of my favourite sort of people on SoRare when it comes to trading. And that is a guy just selling off a bunch of teams. In fact, he's just selling off his whole club. So he went and won this one deal, and he accepted it instantly. And whenever someone accepts something instantly, I'm like, and especially when I'm offering a pretty meh deal, I normally go, hey, you got anything else up for sale, you know? And he does. He actually had a full stack of this Austrian Bundesliga team. He also then had a full stack of a clone team and a full stack of a... He had basically had 3 full stacks. So I went and sent him over all the trade offers on players I could afford. Poor guy's just been kind of harassed a bit by me. We've managed to get ourselves some absolutely banging deals. So starting here with Ivan Lund... I don't know, whatever his name is. Picked him up for £1.90. I'd be quite confident on a £2.90 sell on him, which is hopefully going to turn us over £1 there. First deal. Second player I got from this team. This guy literally flipped him yesterday. Bought him for 113, sold him at 170. Planned doing the exact same thing. Got him at 115. Planned selling him for 174. And the last guy we got Stefan Herlander, who we went and picked up for a nice little £3. And we plan on selling. I mean, the floor right now is £4. I'm probably going to go like £4.50. So on getting that one deal, which we probably would have maybe made £1 on, we've actually followed that up and made ourselves another £2. So that's always something to do is, if you again, I do think that like half of trading on SoRare is understanding the motive of the person selling. And again, I'll go to the guy right now and, you know, heavily appreciative of him. But he's just selling his whole club right now. You know, you can see stack number 1, there's your first stack. Stack number 2, there's your second stack. And then I think he just had some various players. So again, everything I could afford, I just sent him over a trader off of. Some stuff he didn't accept, and I'm not going to keep spamming him because that's just disrespectful. And you're just going to end up getting blocked. But yeah, so we managed to get 3 deals off this guy. So thank you very much, this guy. Yeah, carrying with the trading. I think we still, even after those few deals, we're still sitting on £12 to work with, which is lovely. Picked ourselves up another good little deal. So we've gone and picked up, if I can head it over onto this screen. There we go. We've picked ourselves up a Jurian Gary. I've gone and picked him up for you for £2.13. He seems to be going for about £13. Yeah, I'd say going for about, sorry, £3.30, £3.13, £2.90. Having a look on the market right now, a lot of the guys are listed for about £2.10, £3.10. So we're going to go and list them up for £2.90. What can we list them up for? £2.91. So Turnover just under an 80p profit. Should be a relatively fast sale. He sells them very consistently by the looks of things. But there we go. Another deal for the day. Another player, and that is none other than Kim Jong-woo. So we've gone and picked him up here for 97p. The idea is to go and sell him for £1.50. Cheapest on the market right now is £1.70. So shouldn't be the hardest card to win for sell for £1.50. Turning over a nice little 50p profit. Always take 50p on a card you get for £1. Really. My gosh, it has been a while since we've had a snipe. But here we go. Sniperooski. Bought him right here for £2.11. If we can go and grab you his name and data. I mean, first off, cheapest on the market. £3 than the one we just bought here for £2. So, well, I guess 90p difference actually. Let's have a little look at his data though. I mean, that was literally him there, but it's okay. Yeah, I mean, Jakey Boy managed to get him here for £1.90. Just flipped him instantly for a 20p profit. I'm not too sure about that. On that though, we're seeing hopefully about £2.70. So I think I'll make like a 60p profit on him. I don't think there's anything too crazy on that. But yeah, we'll take the small profits. And to end off what has hopefully been an amazing episode in terms of even trading and obviously the unique, we got ourselves a triple whammy. In fact, we got 3 deals in a row. It's a classic case of get one deal, we get another one, and another one, all of the same person. So, let's go and show you guys the deal we get. First deal, gone and picked up this guy for £1. Plan ourselves for £1.50. Nice little 50p there for a £1 player. Second deal, picked him up for 58p. Plan of action is to sell him for £1. Doubling our coins, or doubling our money on that guy. And final guy, we've gone and picked up for £2.50. Plan of action is going to sell for £3.50. That should make myself another £1. So another £2 to add to the kitty, which means we're on, if we can go and move this here, £38. Really, really good. Really happy. Day 5, and you know, we're nearly 4x the original start. We'll just give you guys a little showing of what the account is currently looking on. Right now, I think we have literally next to no money liquid. All the money is in players. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Can I count? 4, 7, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 cards. Very, very nice. Now, SoRare data doesn't always give the most accurate, readings in the world, but there you go. Says we're on 35 right there, but it does, undervalue or whatever. But it's, not a bad guess. So, started on a tenner 4 or 5 days ago, and we're already on 35 quid for 5 days. So, hopefully, it can go from a tenner to ideally 50 quid in a week. That'd be quite a good achievement. And then hopefully, go from 50 to, easily just over 100. And then obviously, basically, I want to be on about 400 or 500 by a month. That'd be a really, really good return. But there we go. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed today's episode. Obviously it's been quite interesting with the likes of the unique and loads of trading. But thank you once again for the support. It is greatly, greatly appreciated. I'll see you guys tomorrow with a brand new episode.